Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be continuing on with our Java tutorial series, and in this tutorial, we're going to be covering inner classes. So when we're talking about inner classes, we're basically talking about classes that can be within other classes. These can be non-static and they can be static. Inner classes can also have the private keyword applied to them. So anything from within the inner class can only be accessed. Like the inner class can only be accessed by the class that's containing it, and you can't do anything with it from outside of that. And sometimes that's useful because when you're using inner classes, and you don't want it to be exposed to everything else, just apply private and you're good. Now, if you want it to be used as like a utility inner class or something of that nature, or you just need it to be static for some reason, you can apply static to it as well. So that way you can say, I don't know, something like item dot properties, that kind of thing. And that's kind of what I have here. Here I have an example. It's a very short example, and there's a lot of code taken out, but I wanted to only have this bit of code as an example here. This is from the Minecraft source code. I took this, copy-pasted it from the item class from Minecraft Forge, which contains Minecraft's source code. You can see we have a class called item. It represents all the items in the game. It's the most generic item class you have. And it has a properties class inside of it. And you can see it has public static. Now, usually in an outer class like this with item, you either want public or no access modifier applied to it. It won't let you have private in an outer class. But if there's a class inside of it, like properties, then it'll allow you to say private or protected class. But usually you don't want to use protected. You'll use private more often than not in that when you're dealing with private or protected. But just keep that in mind. You don't have to have it be private. You can have it be public. You don't have to have it static. You can also just not have static altogether. It's a pretty flexible thing. You can also have inner classes within methods. So it can go pretty far down in terms of hierarchy. You wouldn't expect an inner class to be in a method, but it's possible, it's allowed, and it can happen. So just keep that in mind. That basically does it for this video, guys. I'll leave a link to some articles on inner classes as well, so you can get a little bit more information. This is just a basic overview of inner classes, so you know that they're there and that you can use them. And so that basically does it for this tutorial, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.